I thought the worst thing that could ever happen would be something like being cheated on or getting divorced. And then I became a widow. As a little girl, I used to think the worst thing that could possibly happen to me personally was being abused by my father. And then I discovered my own little girl was being abused by hers. I used to think that the worst thing that I could do was talk about it, and then I realized the danger of staying silent. Silence isn't safety, it's survival. And you can't run a business on survival. I'm Krystal Casey, and in 2020, I was living what most people would say was the American dream. I was married to my high school sweetheart. We had 5 beautiful children together, a gorgeous farmhouse, 5 acres of land. I was running a booming aerial yoga studio. But in an instant, everything collapsed. The moment that I decided to step up and protect my daughter instead of the illusion of my marriage, I lost everything. My husband, my business, my stability, even my confidence. And when news of my husband's arrest got out, the studio went silent. It was a ghost town rather than the vibrant community that I had built. And it wasn't because of the news that had gotten out, it was because I was the system. I held the entire business in my mind and in my heart. And when my nervous system shut down, so did the studio. And that's when I realized I didn't only need a business strategy. I didn't only need business systems. I needed to regulate my nervous system. And then there was everything at home. No longer was I a mom building a business. I was a mom in crisis. A mom navigating grief while raising kids who were also navigating grief. I packed up the family and drove us across the country here to San Diego, and I decided to launch a new business because I don't know if you know this, but there's not a lot of demand out there for a mom of 5 with like 2 hours of free time. That was a joke. So I decided to relaunch my business, and in doing it this way, I would be able to be present to my children and also keep a roof over their heads, right? Have you ever had to run your business from that place of total loss? Have you ever had to pretend that everything was okay and just keep going and just keep going? You see, everybody kept telling me that I was strong because that's what I did. I kept going and kept going and kept going. And that's what society teaches us, that being strong is about staying tough. It's about not letting your feelings show. It's about keeping it all together. But I could hardly think straight, let alone chase leads or launch another anything. So I had to surrender. I decided to rebuild, and I didn't do it by continuing to push and continuing to grind, because hustle doesn't heal. I did it by simplifying, by automating, by delegating to create space for my presence and my healing. And it wasn't because I was trying to make 6 figures overnight. It was because I was trying to make dinner without worrying about losing leads. I was trying to play at the park without worrying about my inbox piling up. And I want that for you too. Do you want that? Do you want freedom? Time freedom? I want that for you. And I can help you. So I want you to connect with me. Why? Well, yes, I can organize your back end, automate your funnels and your marketing and all of that. But that's not why I want you to connect. I want you to connect with me because on day one of this event, when I sat down, I set an intention to be seen, to be heard, to make meaningful connections, and to offer my support. So I want to offer my support to each and every one of you because we all deserve to be supported, to be seen, to be heard. And it's time to break the cycle. Now, it's time to regulate your nervous system, reconnect with your emotions, and rise up, not just for yourself, but for every generation to come.